Hi, I'm Lisa Seifert Weigelt. In 1984, I was walking around at an MEA convention, which stands for Minnesota Education Association, meeting, signing up for everything that was free because that's what you do when you are an educator. The one booth I stopped at was Mary Kay, and I was somewhat familiar with Mary Kay, and the gal behind the booth asked what I was looking for, and I said, a job. I grew up in a fourth generation family pharmacy, so beauty companies that typically rang the doorbell at the time were not something that I ever saw come to our home. So when the woman contacted me and invited me to have a complimentary facial, I agreed. However, I was not sure what was going to happen. I pictured myself lying on a table with my head wrapped in a towel and she doing all the work. What I found was quite different. It was teaching based. And while I was a teacher that had graduated with 3 degrees and didn't have a full time teaching job currently, what I did have, however, were 4 jobs: waitressing, training gymnasts, working with kids with disabilities, training them for the Special Olympics, and beginning a job in pharmaceutical sales. What almost held me back was the thought that we sold skincare and color cosmetics and glamour at our family drugstore. What would my family think? And where was I going to find the time and the people? I currently knew 3 people in the town that I was living at the time. I also knew that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, watching my father growing up. I just didn't see it in the form of lipstick. I had learned so many lessons growing up from my father about people, business, acts of service. I knew it was going to take grit, fortitude, focus, commitment, courage, willingness, a great attitude, and most of all, faith. I wanted to be able to share some of the lessons that I had learned from my father and to pay them forward. My father died suddenly 4 years prior to me looking into the Mary Kay career opportunity. He died in my sophomore year of college. I'm number 7 of 8 children. I watched my mom go from being a wife, a homemaker, to a business owner, sole decision maker, and proprietor on the main street in our small southern Minnesota town in a matter of minutes the day that he died. And I saw something that reminded me of the day that JFK died and how Jackie became an immediate role model for my mom. That was 1963. I was 3, and that's the year that Mary Kay Cosmetics Inc. was born. I did not know it at the time what a gift it would be for me to offer my mother's Mary Kay Ashes biography 4 years later. Based on Mary Kay's experiences and what she did as a single parent, I watched my mom's confidence grow in decision making for our family, Main Street, City Council, and other organizations that she became involved in. We were now both business owners, entrepreneurs in our own right. She a brick and mortar, and me, well, I had no territories. Puerto Rico, Guam, US Virgin Islands, and anywhere the US flag flies. So we grew together in our adventures, together and separately. For me, the Mary Kay opportunity has been the best personal growth course that I have ever been paid to take. And I have done this business single, mingled, and married. Freedom, flexibility, fun, and friendships galore, not to mention the tax deductions. I have been with Mary Kay for 37 years, and being a part of Mary Kay, um, if I had not, I shudder to think where I would be if I had not taken a chance on me. So I ask you, you want to come along?